In 2014, this was the smartphone flagship. The cheapest flagship phone was $500 till one company decided to change the game by making a smartphone that can compete or even overcome the other flagships. And that phone was the OnePlus One. The flagship killer, a smartphone made by a group of people working in a smartphone industry, decided to make an Android smartphone that have an open of Android and cares about the design to compete the iPhone with a lower price. And they made it. I still remember how excited I was about the OnePlus specification, the design, the sandstone back, a big screen, even the packaging. It was the best smartphone box I ever seen. And the price was only $299. It's less than half of iPhone price that time. 2 years later, they released the OnePlus 2, which has some improvement and a little increase of the price, $330. OnePlus 3, OnePlus 3T, OnePlus 5, 5T, OnePlus 6 and 6T. Yes, there was a lot of improvement that requires that much increase of the price. And to be honest, still a way cheaper than any other flagship. But in the same time, OnePlus is not leading the smartphone industry in terms of inventing new stuff. They're just following the leads of others, trying to compete, keeping the low price. They did not create the notch or end-screen fingerprint. They don't have the best screen or the best camera, definitely not the biggest battery. There is no IP rate or wireless charging, and no stereo speaker. I know it's very difficult industry, especially with the limited resources, trying to compete with giant companies like Samsung or Apple. In spite of that, OnePlus remains the best smartphone for this price, and it's one of the most powerful flagship in the market right now. Till the day Xiaomi released the Pocophone F1. Using the same Snapdragon 845, 6GB of RAM for only $300. It's 40% cheaper than OnePlus 6. How they managed to do it? I don't like to see OnePlus forgetting about the idea on which it was founded. So why not make two smartphones instead of one? One budget phone around $300 maximum, and always keep in mind the Pocophone F1. And the other phone is the one which allows you to unleash your creation, with a maximum price of $650-700, because this should be the maximum price of any smartphone. Because the price of $1,000 or more, it's too much for a smartphone. $1,000 for many people around the world might be a 1-year income for entire family. Dear OnePlus, please don't forget, never sell.